Hi, I'm Evelin Weber. I'm the executive director and founder of the Malibu Foundation. I really just want to talk to you about sort of the report that we've created in 2021 that really stemmed from us approaching municipalities, what they were doing about resiliency. And they came back saying funding was an issue and that they were not going to do anything. So we focused our efforts in 2021 to create a report that's called the Our Climate Crisis, a guide for SoCal communities in the woodland, in the WUI area. And we created this report really to fill the gap between the emergency that takes to take action now and the speed in which, as many of you guys know, the speed in which government works. And the idea was to identify climate change hazards in the WUI and specifically for the vulnerable populations, and to create strategies for resiliency and create almost like as an actionable guide for local communities. And so next slide. As we all know that Los Angeles saw the hottest summer on record in 2021, and we know that that's going to happen. And I don't have to convince this group on what that means. But when we really wanted to sort of dig deep into what that looked like, and we recognize that the baseline heat for the region is predicted to rise about 5 degrees across the region, with areas within the WUI experiencing heat over 110 degrees, and Hidden Hills and Calabasas are predicted to be one of the hottest areas in California by mid-centuries. And we realized infrastructurally that roads in the area are also going to be prone to flooding and landslides, and so much of the existing routes will be unusable by 2050. So we surveyed about 400 community members in February, March of 2021, and we had listening groups for day laborers and seniors, and we knew that they were most at risk during emergency, and this includes the heat strokes, lung damage due to smoke and particles, and we're also the last to receive communication to pertinent information. Oh, thank you. Oh, that's a little bit of a wonky slide. So I think we focus on the older adults, and we recognize that evacuation orders and road closures make it difficult for older residents to leave due to road conditions inability, and effective communications really for them is quite vital in disaster area. This also includes the vulnerable populations. This includes the day laborers who make up a majority of Malibu's daytime population, and with limited English proficiency, they're also missing a lot of critical messaging, especially if they rely on like word of mouth communications, etc. So we're looking to provide multiple language disaster materials and trainings for people with limited English. So we decided that communication, as many people of you recognize, are usually left out of the conversation of climate change. So that climate resilience can only be successful through sustained community connections and participations, and communities who work together thrive through emergency. So we're looking to create a funding stream for public education and distribute hand crank radios to individuals, and organizing communities and neighborhoods, and creating Spanish language emergency preparedness series, native replantings to reduce fire risk, ignition home mapping, fire hydrant placement, fire safe councils, support home hardening efforts, and that's that. And I hope you guys get to read the report and see if there's anything there that we could all collaborate with. As I said, organizations who work together thrive together. So thank you, everybody.